As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.
How we are going to exterminate white people. Because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Did I just hear what I thought I heard? So would that not be racism?
You ain't lying.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm tripping or not. Because that was wild.
Yep, you heard correctly. That was racism, with a sprinkle of genocide to spice things up.
Oh my God, I'm f***ing harmed. Oh my God, the KKK? Oh my God, am I gonna get killed? Oh my God, who are you gonna call? The KKK? Oh my God, oh my God, am I gonna get hung? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, get me out of here. What's the KKK? Call him, bitch. That's why you, bitch, I can record you at the thrift store every day. I go to East Point Mall, bitch. You at the thrift store.
You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah. Look at you. What bitch, your nails ain't even done. Bitch, let's say one more thing, I will pop you. Okay. Say. One more.
Don't put your hands
one
on.
more thing. I don't want to get out. What are you doing? My ass is to f you up.
I never said.
I'll smack the shit out you, make your ass up and steal it. Bitch, take this shit. All that ugly ass shit. I paid for this shit. $5. $1.
Psycho, let her out. Let her go. Yeah, just be prepared that she's swing on you. I don't have a problem. Yeah.
But we ain't calling shit fights. You can't even fight. Shut up.
It's crazy. She's actually insane.
She was so mad that she left through the wrong exit. That thrift store crash out is never a good look.
Am I the only one disturbed by this video?
Black people in DC, get your and take care of them police officers like they should have been taken care of 50 years ago.
You serious?
See, she's the type of person that you don't want in your circle. She is what we refer to as ghetto fatigue, but you love your community so much that you're trying to set them up for failure. Y'all go ahead and listen to that psycho if you want to. I'm still shocked at the fact that she had balls to get on the internet and tell people to do something that she wouldn't even do. She doesn't even realize that she's a part of the problem. You're just giving them more of a reason to go out there and enforce law and order. But seriously, did she really believe that the community would listen to her and sabotage their whole future because she's in her feelings? Yeah, she's definitely the problem to the solution. You know, the type to fight fire with fire and then act super shocked when you get burned. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm still shocked that she fixed her lips to say that. Come on now. But I'm gonna leave it at that because I know no one is crazy enough to follow her advice, not even herself.
Nah, I think she's crazy and dumb enough to fall through on her own advice, actually. Don't be surprised when you get that knock on the door from the FBI in the next couple of days. Just remember, keep that same energy when they arrive. You're gonna need it.
Basically, don't let a white wear braids.
Don't let a white woman wear braids.
Yes.
Why not?
Because you talk about it's the history. That's not their culture.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Obviously, they already found out with them their hair is natty.
Then why can't black women wear the wigs then?
Gotcha. Where? Whose wigs? Whose wigs?
White women.
It's not white women, baby. And this is how I know you are very uneducated.
No, I am. But look, Brazilian hair is white women's hair. Brazilian straight bust down, that is white women's hair.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think you're gonna really just touch the grass with this one, all right? Mm-hmm. Because when black women wear wigs, it's to express themselves.
Okay.
It's not because we want to be like white women. White women, when they douse their hair in water, it's all stringy, all straight. It's no volume.
According to you, what is the most beautiful thing about a white woman?
Nothing.
That's not right.
Wait, what did you say?
I said nothing.
You said nothing.
I mean, maybe the fact that she's a woman. Queens forever, snow bunnies never.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Wait, so why do black women wear white women's hair if they're not beautiful?
Let's go.
They're saying let's go now. They're running away. It perplexes me that black women say that white women are not beautiful, but then they wear white women's hair. What kind of sense does that make? What is the most beautiful thing about a black woman?
They're intelligent. We can learn really fast. We're beautiful, obviously, naturally. We don't need BBLs. But some people still do.
I got you.
Almost lost my life.
I got you.
Well. Y'all be saying I hate black women, but I just saved her life, and she's black.
What is the most beautiful thing about a white woman?
They're a woman. They're women.
They're women?
Yeah, we're girls. No matter the race. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that every race is beautiful, honestly. Everybody has their own beautiful thing in their race.
So don't you guys believe the most beautiful thing about a white woman is their hair?
No. Okay. It can be their face.
Wait, why y'all leaving? Okay. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Let's be honest. Black women have a love-hate relationship with white people's hair. They don't want to admit it, but it's a psychological warfare they face on the daily. The psyop is real.
Y'all hate black women so much? That's what it really boils down to, if y'all really want to be honest. Y'all really hate black women.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Because as soon as a black woman say something, do something, wear something, go somewhere without saying hello to somebody, it's a problem. But let any other race of women do it. It's okay. Nobody bats an eye. It's praised, actually. Thousands of likes, millions of likes. I just want to know why. Why can't black women do? We can't do nothing without being called a hoe, being called broke, being called attention seeking, when we really just living our life.
So that was a lie.
And do y'all not realize the main threat to a black woman is a black man?
What?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
A man in general. That's the reason why black women don't want to say hi to you at the grocery store.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's why. Because we know as soon as we say hi, then y'all think it's okay to start a conversation when clearly it's not. And then y'all want to get aggressive and defensive when somebody just say, no, I'm good. That's why I want to say hi to you.
See that attitude right there that she got? You see that? It's your attitude. It's your whole disposition. It's your demeanor. Number one, guys all over the United States of America are feeling it. And even though I myself may not necessarily be experiencing any kind of problems in real life, when I speak to people, when I show respect, when I say, hey, how you doing or whatever, so on and so forth. And if I ask about an apple or something like that, I'm just throwing something out there in the grocery store. I'm not really sure that should be met with being abrasive. I know women that get approached every day, all day. They have no problems whatsoever, and they are black women. They are fit, very pretty, very beautiful, and they also carry themselves with a positive outlook and a positive mindset. So let me first start this conversation off by saying that it's not all of you. It's not, but it is a majority of you that have these conversations online about the problems that you are having, and it shows. And then you look at this woman, and obviously she works in some sort of doctor's office or hospital in the healthcare field, which I'm assuming that she either works with patients or work with people, and people don't want to deal with your bad attitude. And again, I don't even think that it's race specific. I think that it's culture specific. And so we got to start having these conversations more or less based off of how trash the culture is and whether or not you're just an angry person or if this is for all black women, because when we speak, a lot of times we speak broadly, and that's okay because stereotypes are earned, they're not given. But I'm not sure that it's all of you.
The attitude issue always rubs me the wrong way. No one wants to be around a person that's always sour. I don't want to be left with a bad taste in my mouth.
Our excuse is we've been through so much.
We ain't been through Who is we? They, the nigga, have been through The nigga ain't been through nothing. He got free education. He got to go skating. He got to say, F you white people. He got to talk back to the police. The nigga never had that. It's not the same.
Yeah.
What you say, nigga. One of them is a race of people who was in bondage and enslaved. Another one is a group of people who is everything that they said those people were, but were not. We are ignorant. Those people wasn't. We're savages. Those people wasn't. We're animalistic. Those people wasn't. We deserve what they got. They deserve what we have. So how can we be offended by a word we're not being called? A word that we're proud of. What's that, man? A word that we're proud of. And they're not using this word as this word was applied to these people. Yeah. This word is being applied with congratulatory. So how can we, come on, we are oxymorons as a race of people.
I got a lot of Mexican friends that say nigga.
I got a lot of white friends that I let say nigga around me.
Yeah.
But we can say cracker, we can say honky, we can say all these other racial slurs with no retribution toward us. That's what they mean by we're victim-minded and we're entitled as black people. We can insult everybody else openly and freely.
I call this the crisscross theory, where up is down and down is up, where good is bad and bad is good. A backwards culture that's barely making it, just hanging on by a strand.
Black supremacy is far worse than white supremacy. In fact, white supremacy doesn't even exist. You can't even get white people to say they're proud to be white or to exert that with any kind of force. But you can with black people. Black people are violently proud about being black and are hostile to anybody that criticizes black people. We're the only people that sit back and say that we created everything. We invented everyone and everything. There's no white people out here that are popular and successful saying these things on a national platform. We make music and movies about how we don't like white people. You don't see white people doing the same thing. We vote for candidates just because they're black, and we encourage other black people to do so. You can openly criticize white people in the workplace and here on this platform and many others, and there are no consequences whatsoever. If there was a system of white supremacy, nobody would be able to do that if they're black. If there was a system of white supremacy, there wouldn't be any successful black people whatsoever in very limited numbers. If there was a system of white supremacy, you would never have had a black president, black Supreme Court justices, black mayors, black governors, and so on. Next time you see someone say there's a system of white supremacy, share this video in my content to them. Wake them up.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
So let me get this straight. You can only be proud of your race if you're a person of color, and it's a problem if you're white. So how long did you think that this arrangement would last under these terms? We should know by firsthand that it's almost impossible to keep a whole entire race down.
White people, why is it that y'all don't like hearing about all the horrific things white people did during...
White guy here. I think I'm qualified to answer this question for you. However, I will say I don't think everyone's going to like my answers, and that's fine. People do seem to hate the truth, and that's pretty standard around here.
Bop, boom, pow.
I do want to ask you a quick question, though. Did you ever learn about white slavery in school? Me either. Now, to answer your original question, why don't white people like to talk about slavery and the horrific shit that happened during and after? Honestly, man, I think most people are just tired of hearing about it. I think they're tired of hearing about it. And that's not to excuse the behavior of people before. What they did was, it was wrong. But people that look like me today didn't have anything to do with it. And people that look like you today didn't live through it. Yet, if you dropped on this earth today and didn't know fuck all, you would think that people today were living through slavery as often as it comes up. Now, did you know that the Moors had white slaves for over 400 years? And they even say that might have inspired white people to have slaves? I didn't know that. Do we want to talk about it? Should I let that affect me somehow? History was to everybody. All right? It was for everybody. Yet today, you're on your phone asking questions, and I'm on my phone answering them. We're not doing that bad. And honestly, most people make their situations far, far worse by continually bringing up the past. And as a matter of fact, this is something people aren't going to like. I think white guilt was taught to us as children. Because again, I learned about the horrific shit that happened to everybody else that didn't look like me. But I didn't learn shit about people that looked like me. And what better way to divide the country than to teach young children that your ancestors did this and their ancestors endured this. But they completely leave out the other shit that people that looked like me endured. And this isn't to take away the things that happen to black people. We all acknowledge it, which is why we don't live in those times anymore. But again, a lot of us are tired of being blamed for it because none of us made those decisions. I didn't make the decision to be here. I didn't really know my great-great-grandpa, let alone did I approve the decisions of my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. And if you ask me, that's the 100% fucking truth. And one last question. Since we always want to bring up slavery and how terrible white people are, can you tell me why we never want to talk about the white people that stood shoulder to shoulder with black people in the attempts to help them get civil rights, be free from slavery, not be treated like shit? Why don't we talk about those white people? Does anybody remember the Civil War?
Yeah, it's like the Civil War never happened at all. It's like black people just freed themselves out of bondage. No help from the white man. That's the only rational explanation I can give to you on why black people still carry this animosity towards white people till this day. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. On to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. It's the media that's been leading you, I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.
As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.